all kinds of bad when I drop on the beat. Taking down my hair, got your eyes on me. You need it, you want it, but can you handle this? This lollipop is poppin', 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 pop. This lollipop is this lollipop is I'm all kinds of bad when I drop on the beat. Taking down my hair, got your eyes on me. This lollipop is poppin', this lollipop is poppin', this lollipop is poppin', 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 poppin'. This lollipop is
Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Little lollipop popping going on for you. I figured that I would, play a little something different. It's time for a change. Anyways, you will see my gorgeousness in about 2 seconds here. It is it's my water jug. Right in the way of my screen. I cannot have anything impeding my view. Get over there. Welcome everybody. Hold on. I've got to pause this because what you guys cannot hear, I can. So give me a second. Just deal with me, like it or not. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Now I can hear and see me. That's the most important thing. My visual and audio. Yeah, that was kind of a different intro. It's a little techno-ish or grooviness, as Bev said. So, no vodka. No, I told you, Jude, I don't drink vodka. I don't touch the crap. Different side of me that you don't want to see. Nor do I, but it is Friday. And what a week. I hope everybody had a great week. I hope that everybody experienced and learned something new. I know that I did, recording everybody's videos. It has brought me to a new understanding of what you guys are all capable of. And that is going above and beyond your comfort zone, doing something that you're not accustomed to, which I know a lot of you do anyways. But this was a chance, I think, for me personally, to really see what everybody can do. And to that, it's going to be a good show. Don't forget, next week is week 2 of this challenge. So hello to everybody in the chat. A what? How to use a skill saw? Yeah, I can use a skill saw. Frantic week, John? Yeah, I hear you. A lot of people did that I spoke with for some reason. That's why I said that in this monologue. It's been a weird week for a lot of people that I know. I don't know, just the mood is weird, right? Of course, you can hear it, my dogs. I've got to figure out a way to put duct tape on them or something. I don't know. There's got to be a way to shut them up. They bark, like I said, every show, something, I don't know what it is. It's the curse of the Friday show. Has to be. Maybe we should try it on a Saturday. I don't know. Nonetheless, to my point, it really allowed me to hear everybody in a different way. I was quite impressed, to be honest with you. Next week, of course, is the last part, right? So those who were challenged last, now this is their revenge towards you guys who are singing. I'm sorry, your revenge to everybody that's singing next week, including myself, which I have the honor of singing a song that Belle picked for me. Belle, I gotta tell you, I haven't practiced much on it. I tried it a couple times, right? But it's a little challenging, so I'm going to have to grab the old you-know-whats to really raise those notes. But anyways, it's going to be fun. And then following that, I think, John, the week after that, we're going to be sending out a campaign for the next 2 weeks. We're going to do something totally different. Still a challenge, but it's a duet challenge. And this challenge, I'm not going to get into too much detail, but this next challenge after this one's finished, okay, which finalizes next Friday, after this challenge is finished, the next one is a duet challenge, but not like what you're thinking. We will control the narrative. We control everything. So it's going to be interesting. We will obviously have more detail as we go. But to put it in English, it's a draw. It's called Pick a Hat Duet. Out of the hat, whatever you want to call it. We pick the names out of a hat live. Okay? And everybody gets whoever is chosen in sequence out of the hat. You have to pair up with whoever we pick. Again, it's random, out of a hat. I'm going to do it live, pick the names. So if you sign up, your name goes into a hat. I pick it, put it down, pick another one, put it down. That's your partner. Then it doesn't stop there. We wanted to make it more fun. The song also gets picked. So you and your partner have to sing the duet song that also gets picked out of the hat. So nobody really has a say in it. We do encourage whatever your favorite duet song is, send us some ideas, and hopefully maybe your song will get picked if you sign up for it, and you'll get to sing that song. But again, it's a random chance. Everything gets picked out of the hat. But again, we will explain it. We're going to have a campaign going on. We want to try to get this particular challenge, of course, all the existing gang members, but also we want to encourage some new gang members to get involved as well. We have many people who have signed up, but don't do the challenges and everything. So we really want to encourage some new recruits to come on board. Maybe you guys have never sang with them, never heard them sing. So we kind of want to mix it up. Pretty cool, huh? Let me see. Yeah, John, we control the narrative. We control everything. Connie, it's very interesting, right? Because this is taking literally everything that you're comfortable with. I mean, this challenge here that we're doing right now, this takes you out of your comfort zone, right? Because somebody else picked your song. But this is a little bit different. This you have no choice. So we're literally taking you out of the driver's seat and putting you in the passenger seat. And you're going to hold on for the ride. And this will really allow people to just get out of that comfortability zone altogether. You will have no control. But the fun thing is that you're going to challenge yourself. That's what it's about, right? Is you're going to challenge your music ability, your creativeness. And it's not a challenge where people have to feel scared or nothing. It's a fun challenge because it allows you to do things beyond your scope of what you're used to. And, we'll be involved, right, as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We encourage everybody to get involved with it. And again, these are just encouraging. You can call them exercises if you want to. I know that, like in music therapy, they do this kind of stuff, right? With, the elderly, young kids. they challenge them. And it's good for your cognitive state too. So, you know, I know cognitively I don't need that, but I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe some people just lack that inspiration or that encouragement. And music does that, right? It encourages you to really get inspired and to do things that you typically don't think you're able to do. And once you get involved in music and you start doing more and more, you build up that confidence. That's what music's about, right? So, anywho, don't forget, guys, I think we have all the links for next Friday. And I want to give a big shout out. I did get a nice email from Trevor, so I really want to thank Trevor and SingSnap. And I say that because, you know, Trevor, not really knowing him prior to the interview, talking to him leading up to the interview, I learned a lot about Trevor. And I can tell you that Trevor has a heart of gold. He's in it to win it. He truly is for people, and he truly is for helping others with music and everything. And so I received a nice email from him. So I want to thank Trevor and thank everybody on SingSnap. It's just a great organization, and what he's doing and everybody else is doing is absolutely amazing. So we thank them personally. All right, let's get moving. Tonight's probably going to be a little bit of a quicker show, guys, because I wanted to focus on the challenge. I want to focus on you guys. And, of course, I've got some music foundations that I'm going to display. I featured a couple of them last time. But I really like doing this because of what they do for the kids and everybody else. It truly means a lot. So here's what we did. We asked everybody to sign up and get involved into this show, right? And we said, okay, each member gets to pick another one, whoever signed up. And then in turn, like, I chose Belle, and I gave Belle a song to sing. Now, Belle, she didn't have to choose me. She could have chose somebody else, but she chose me. With that being said, she chose a song for me to sing. So her revenge is a song I have to sing next week. So I found it quite interesting as to the songs you guys chose for each other. And so once that challenge is done next Friday, which is going to be the revenge week, the final week of it, I think really that's going to showcase everybody's different styles. It's going to be really cool. So tonight, we're going to get started off with the first picks. And so there's 6 members tonight that we are featuring. All right. And I hope that what you guys take away from this is that nothing is impossible. And that all of you truly have a unique talent. And I was very impressed by what everybody did. So, we're going to start off. It's not in order. Let me see here. Still getting used to this dumb system. Every time you turn these software things on, they always update. Yeah, challenges are great. I really think they are. Right? Because look at it this way. There's no difference in us doing music challenges versus the challenges we face every day in life. This is just a fun way of dealing with a challenge. And you know what they say, when you try to achieve goals or you reach for goals, you start small, right? And you become what you think of. So if you think that you are a success and you can do things, then ultimately that's what you end up doing. So that's the encouragement. Let me see. You think what, Kathy? I think he should get him out of Elvisville. I have no idea what that means. You're not doing Ben. Yeah. The kangaroo down. That's an interesting choice. So let me see. All right, so here it is. We'll start off. I'll send you guys the links. No, they're not posted on the main page. They will be after the show. I didn't want anybody to hear what everybody's saying prior to the show. I wanted it to be a surprise. So everybody kind of kept that hush-hush. So we're going to start it off right here. our first challenger. Cindy, you challenged Lois, okay? Lois, she challenged you to sing Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. There is the link. Yeah, originally it was John, but Lois did get her email situation corrected. That's the other thing, guys, I want to note quickly for everybody out there and for those of you that are watching. Please keep this in mind. We can only handle and control things on our end. You have to, it's happened several times to many people. If you are signed up for the email list, we send it out in bulk. And if it doesn't come back to us as unknown address or what have you, we assume everybody's getting the email. So you have to check your spam folders, things of that nature, because we unfortunately can't control what goes on somebody else's end. We can only control what we do on our end. And I can tell you this, that the team works very hard. It's a lot of work to do what they do. So just keep that in mind. If we're sending out emails and you guys aren't receiving them, check your settings, check your spam folders, whatever it is, because if we're not getting it back, then it's being sent to you. So just an FYI on that, okay? All right, so Lois, let's hear how you did on this challenge. So Cindy chose Sitting on the Dock of the Bay for you. So ladies and gentlemen, for the first week challenge of the member plot, here is Lois, and she was challenged by Cindy. So let's check it out.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Oh, sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, oh yeah. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. I've had nothing to live for, looks like nothing's gonna come my way. I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, gonna watch the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, yeah. Looks like nothing's gonna change. No, everything remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same, yeah. Nothing's gonna change. Lord, everything remains the same. I can do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, 'cause this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam, just to make this dock my home. Gonna sit on the dock of the bay,
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Lois challenged by Cindy. Sitting on the dock at a bay. Lois, great job. Cindy, I think you gave that to her. I mean, that was right up Lois's alley. I don't know, I'm just saying, a little kibitzing going on behind the scenes. I'm kidding. Well, that particular version is a little bit different, but Lois, you did good. No, she did, Matt. She held up to the challenge really well. Nice job on that one. I don't know, Cindy, you know what you should have gave her was like that song because Lois likes Michael Bolton. I thought you said Michael Bubble at first, Lois. I was kind of disappointed in you, but you didn't. You said Michael Bolton. He's another one, not a fan favorite of mine, but what's that other song, Lois, that Michael Bolton sings? It's a has a lot of brass in it, saxophone. Oh yeah, and I am doing the duet challenge, yes. But I won't know who my partner is, right? Because that's the whole point of the hat pick. So we're going to do it live. We're going to pick the names literally out of the hat live during the show. Which, John, we should probably do that after the show next Friday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, he did sing a lot of songs. Yeah. There's one song in particular, Lois, that I do like from Michael Bolt. Nut and Bolt. But I forget the name of it. It had a lot of saxophone in it. I'll think of it. But, yeah, no, not Michael Bubble. I know a lot of you guys like Michael Bubble. That's okay. Yeah, I wonder, I can't think of that song. I don't know. Sorry guys, my text keeps going off. It looks like it's the president calling me again. Let me see. Yeah. This guy, he won't leave me alone. Alright. He did, yes, thank you, Connie. Thank you. That's what it was. Yes. No, it wasn't that. It was what Connie said. When a man loves a woman. I think that's the one, yeah. He did a really nice job on that. But to be fair, he is a very talented, musician. I'm just not a huge fan, probably so much as you are. But it doesn't take away from his talent, you know what I mean? There's something about like the Michaels of the world that are like well-known artists. I don't know, they kind of all have like this, I don't know, this weird like style. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe because I relate everything when I hear the name Michael to Michael Bubble. And so maybe that's why. So unfair to Michael Bolton, I guess. Poor guy gets reference to Michael Bubble. Oh. Anywho, all right. This. Hey, Raz. Angel. It's not Angel, and it should be Raz. Yeah, you can. I'd explain it to you very simply. You click on your icon, go to settings, and you can change it in there. Okay, this next one here, ladies and gentlemen. So, Dennis, where is Dennis? He here anyways? I don't see Dennis in here. He golfs at who? He's not supposed to be a very nice guy. He golfs at Pebble Beach, and I know people who say that he is very rude and entitled. I have no idea who you're talking about, Lois. Who, Michael Bubble? Oh, Michael Bolton? I don't know who you're talking about. No Dennis yet. Yeah, see, guys, that's the other thing, right? So, when you sign up for these, the whole point behind encouraging others and everything else is that we encourage you. Well, part of the new stipulation moving forward after this challenge is that you have to be here. And the reason for that is because all of the other gang members put the time in to record, you know, and be here, right? Which we appreciate, but that encourages others too. So believe it or not, by you guys recording, singing, and doing these challenges, and then chatting and everything, and trust me, we get the emails, it encourages a lot of other people, especially for those who are new, right, and who are just maybe getting into music and stuff like that. So if you sign up for a challenge or whatever, what's going to happen, because again, it's a lot of work for us. So what's going to happen is if you don't show up for the show, you don't get featured. It's just going to be that simple. Because we put all that work in, and it's not fair to everybody else that they're doing it, right, and then, you know, somebody just decides not to be here. And of course, there's circumstances. We understand. People get sick. Things happen. That's not what we're talking about. But what we ask is, please do your best to be here so that it's just fair all around. And again, it's encouraging to others. And then if you're featured, it's great because now, you know, you get to listen and watch to the commentary. More importantly, you get to listen to me. You know, so if you're not here, then you really get to listen to me. All right? Shame on you, Dennis. I hope everything's okay, obviously. Dennis is usually here, so I won't bust his chops. However, then you challenged John to sing the Kangaroo song. John, this is Tie Me Kangaroo Down. Shouldn't it be Tie Me Down Kangaroo? This has to be Australian because you guys would be the only ones to say it backwards. Okay. Yeah. Well, Cindy, that's what I thought too. That's why I'm thinking maybe something happened with Den. We'll let him slide this time. All right. Here is John challenged by Dennis. Tie the Kangaroo Down. Here he is.
There's an old Australian stockman lying, dying, and he gets himself up onto one elbow, and he turns to his mates who are gathered round, and he says, "Watch me wallabies feed, mate, watch me wallabies feed. They're a dangerous breed, mate, so watch me wallabies feed. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Keep me cockatoo cool, cool, keep me cockatoo cool. Don't go away from the fool, cool, just keep me cockatoo cool. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. And take me koala back, Jack, take me koala back. He lives somewhere out on the track, Mac, so take me koala back. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Let me have a goose loose, Lou, let me have a goose loose. They're of no further use, Lou, so let me have a go loose. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. And mind me platypus duck, Bill, mind me platypus duck. Oh, don't let him go running amok, Bill, just find me platypus duck. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Play your didgeridoo, Lou. Play your didgeridoo. Oh, like keep playing until I shoot through, Lou. Play your didgeridoo. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tan me hide when I'm dead, Fred. Tan me hide when I'm dead. So he tanned his hide when he died, Clyde, and that's it, hanging on the shed. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. John, you ever do that song again? We are no longer friends. I'm only kidding, man. I give you props. You know, that sounds like a Dennis song, right? That is like, I can picture Dennis singing that song with his split screen, and good job, man. It's, yeah, definitely Australian, Scottish, I don't know, Brazilian, whatever it is. But John, credit to you, man. You know, I would probably have a hard time. But although, to be perfectly honest with you, that kind of reminded me of a song that Elvis sang in one of his movies. The same style, the beats and everything else like that. And that's what I was thinking of when you were singing that. I've never heard of Tie Me Kangaroo Down, Mate, or what is it? The Tie Me Kangaroo Down. Yeah, now, you know, it's one of those songs, John, that you hear it, right? It's like, do you guys ever hear like a song or some weird beat rhythm, and it's so out of place, like so awkward, but it gets stuck in your head, and that's the only thing you think, and you, in fact, you end up humming it or whistling it or singing a verse throughout the day, and you're thinking to yourself, why am I singing this song? Right? I've heard some ridiculous songs, but yet I find myself walking around humming or singing the song. Because it's catchy, it just sticks with you. And that's one of those songs, Tie Me Kangaroo Down. I was actually singing along with you, man. You just didn't see me. Good job on that, John. You're a sport. Yeah, I can so picture Dennis singing that song. Yeah, Judy, you guys are. Something about you Australian and niz. What is it with kangaroos in Australia? I mean, at least here in the States we have an eagle, right? It's majestic. It flies. It's like one of the top predators of the sky. It's beautiful. You know, you guys have a two-legged rabbit that's 6 feet tall. That's basically what that thing is. And then it's got a pouch to hold his groceries in. Oh, I'm sure you got revenge on him. I'm definitely sure you got revenge. Speaking of, Terry. Guys, I like to give special attention to Scotty, a.k.a. Terry. Terry, brother, glad to see you here, man. How are you feeling, my friend? Nice to see you on here. Yeah, Terry, that's what my thought was. I was like, okay now. Exactly. Good to have you here, buddy. Nice. It's always nice to see people, you know. I'm glad you're well, man. I really am. Give you a what? Oh, Vegemite sandwich. Okay, Connie. I was trying to read what that said. A Vegemite. Yeah. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. Tie me kangaroo down, mate. Tie me kangaroo down. Alright, so before we move forward, ladies and gentlemen, let me just, I know I did it for you guys last time, I'm going to do it again. Why? Because I love this. This is Save the Music Foundation here, and of course, as you guys can see it scrolling down, they do a lot of great things. It says here that they're one of the nation's leading non-profit sites. They do schools and everything else for the youth. A lot of community work. And again, non-profit. We actually signed up with them. You know, a couple others that we're waiting back to hear from. Hopefully, we will be featuring a lot of them. And I'm trying to get some interviews lined up with a lot of these great organizations. They just do a lot of fantastic things. So I kind of wanted to give attention to these guys off and on. That's what we're going to do. I love it when you have people get involved. And again, music, it's been there since time, since we've existed. You know what I mean? So I love it when people do that. They have like these outreach communities and everything, and people really just come together. Again, music is it's a universal language, guys. We all understand it. Nobody really argues about it, right? So, and it helps the young kids. I know in our area, certain schools, they don't have the funds or resources or whatever, and it's really not taught anymore like it used to be when I was growing up. Music actually was part of one of, like our classes we had to take. That, gym, and all that stuff. So, it's a healer? Yes, it is. Wanda, it is. And who's like a jelly? Murmur. Man, I can't read that far. I have two screens. You think that it would help me see better, but it actually doesn't. If everybody wants to... Yeah, by the way, guys, don't forget, we do have a donate page, so if you guys want to send me a couple $1,000s, feel free, right? Then we can get these big flat screen monitors, buy lots of great software. I'm only kidding. But we do have a donate page, and, essentially what the donations go for is they help with the expenses, the software, the internet, all that stuff to do this show. However, though, what I think would really be cool is, see, I know Tess sent me one, John, a couple other people. I received hats from like each state, different countries from where people are from. So I thought that was really cool. I have a collection of hats so far since I first started the show, which is really, really cool. So I love hats, FYI, like a really cool color hat. Matter of fact, Judy, you can send me a kangaroo hat. I think Tess did, though, but I don't know if it had a kangaroo on it. But anyways, yeah, I still don't understand that's you. Now, is that like your state thing, like your state emblem? We have a bird, an eagle, majestic, powerful, mighty, beautiful. So is your little giant rabbit, is that what you guys' thing is? Jude, I love you. You're the best. All right, up next, gentlemen and ladies. Okay, Bev, you challenged Connie. Now don't forget, the revenge is next week. Okay, so next week is going to be interesting as well. You guys are going to get a laugh at mine. I know you will. And I know that Belle is just sitting there waiting for me to record this song. So Belle chose for me to sing Beat It by Michael Jackson. I'm a fan of Michael Jackson, of course. Not that song in particular, but I'm going to give it a shot, Belle. That's definitely out of my warehouse, out of my comfort zone, but that's what I love. I love to be challenged. So, speaking of, Connie, you were challenged to sing Papa, Can You Hear Me? Barbara Streisand. She's kind of like a Celine Dion, right? Like the original Celine Dion version, because Celine Dion sings anything. But I think Barbara Streisand is much, much better. So here is Connie singing Papa, Can You Hear Me? Challenged by none other than Ma Bev. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen.
Our Heavenly Father. Oh God, and my Father, who's also in heaven, may the light of this flickering candle illuminate the night the way your Spirit illuminates my soul. Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you see me? Papa, can you find me in the night? Papa, are you near me? Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you help me not be frightened? Looking at the skies, I seem to see a million eyes. Which ones are yours? Where are you now that yesterday has waved goodbye and closed its doors? The night is so much darker, the wind is so much colder, the world I see is so much bigger now that I'm alone. Papa, please forgive me, try to understand me. Papa, don't you know I had no choice? Can you hear me praying anything I'm saying? Even though the night is filled with voices, I remember everything you taught me, every book I've ever read. Can all the words in all the books help me to face what lies ahead? The trees are so much taller, and I feel so much smaller. The moon is twice as lonely, and the stars are half as bright. Papa, how I love you. Papa, how I need you. Papa, how I miss you kissing me. Good night.
Connie, ladies and gentlemen, challenge song was Papa, Can You Hear Me? Bev challenged her to sing that. Again, a little kibitzing going on here. Connie, truth be told, I could see how that was challenging. And I will say, the theatrics, the emotions are amazing. You actually played that one all the way through. That was good. I mean, that's not an easy song to sing. I don't think Barbara Streisand to repeat anyways is easy. But let alone that particular song. I can hear all the note changes and everything. And, I mean, wow. And see, I noticed too, Connie, when you said about, in your text there earlier, just so anybody watching understands, that it was a bit challenging for you, right, at the start. But again, this is what's so great about doing these type of challenges, is that in a way, right, it helps us to, kind of crawl out of our shell, and maybe we discovered something new about ourselves musically that we weren't aware of before, and maybe that will encourage us to try something different, new, bigger, broader. And I thought that was really amazing. So, I mean, so far, I got to say, you guys have held up to your challenge, which is amazing. Good job. Very nice, Connie. Very nice. And I'm curious as to what you challenged Bev, or what your revenge song for her is. Probably something easy. You gotta, I bet that's what you did. You kibitzed behind the scenes, got together, and then told Belle, give Denny this song, because we want him to do something other than Elvis. So, Belle, that's what you did. You kibitzed with all the gang members and said, okay, guys, let's come up with something that we know Denny possibly can't do. Beat It by Michael Jackson. And collectively, you guys come up with that. And revenged against me. Figured it out, man. I'm only kidding, Belle. Oh, Bev, that's what her revenge song to you was. I Will Survive. Yeah, see, Belle, I see that little grinny emoji thing. I know. That's okay. I'm willing to take that challenge. I am. And I can't wait till we do the hat pick duet. I hope you guys sign up for that, because it's going to be something, trust me, we talked about it, hashed it back and forth, right? And we discussed it for days and stuff and figured out. And then we got some more after that. But we want to be different. We want to give you guys some different things. And that is going to be awesome. I think the team, all of us, are going to be involved in that. It'd be cool to see who you get teamed up with. And then, of course, the song, again, is a hat pick song. So you're not going to know what it is. But again, we will send out more information as we go. We encourage people to send in, not now, but we'll let you know their favorite duet song, and who knows, your song might just randomly get picked and you'll be able to do it, right? Okay, who do we have here? Yeah, Bev, wouldn't that be a lot? Bev, I got a funny feeling, right? Like, I would love it, say it's a, new gang member, right, who signed up not too long ago, and, say my name got picked with somebody new, somebody that I'm not used to, because I know all your styles, so that'd be interesting, right? Because now you have to not only focus on a song that you're not used to singing, but now you have to do with somebody else, right? And so kind of coordinate your efforts with them. So that's what's cool about it. I like that. I like it a lot. All right, who do we have? Richard. Let me see. You challenged. Oh boy. And I got to watch this video, Matt. So, ladies, close your eyes. If you're married, Matt's naked in this one. So, Richard, you challenged Matt to sing "The Streak" by Ray Stevens. He's not naked. I'm kidding. But he's playing the part. I don't know, Matt. You could be naked, man, from waist down, bro. If you are, whatever, bro. Freedom is freedom, right? But anyways, so Matt, you were challenged to sing the song, and let's see how Matt holds up to Richard's challenge. The Streak. Oh, this is going to be good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, closing my eyes. I know he's not naked, Connie. Or is he? I don't know. But here is Matt, The Streak.
This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to be some kind of disturbance. Pardon me, sir, did you see what happened? Yeah, it did. I was over there by the tomatoes, and here he come, running through the pole beans, through the fruits and vegetables, naked as a jaybird. I hollered over to Ethel. I said, "Don't look, Ethel." But it was too late. She'd already been inside.
They go.
Look at that, look at that.
And he ain't wearing no clothes.
Oh, yes, they call him the Streak.
Look at that, look at that.
Fast thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He's gonna give us a tease. Oh yes, they call him the street. He likes to show off his physique. If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking around and fighting public critique. This is your Action News reporter once again, and we're here at the gas station. Pardon me, sir, did you see what happened? Yeah, I did. I was just in there getting my tires checked, and he appeared out of the traffic. Just come streaking around, free-frack there. Didn't have nothing on but a smile. I looked in there, and Ethel getting a cold drink, and I hollered, "Don't look, Ethel!" But it was too late. She'd already been moved. He flashed her right there in front of the shop.
He ain't crude,
Boogie that, boogie that.
he ain't nude.
Boogie that, boogie that.
He's just in the mood to run in the nude.
Oh yes, they call him the street. He likes to turn the other cheek. He's always making the news, wearing just his tennis shoes. I guess you call him unique. Once again, your Action News reporter booth at the gym covering the disturbance at the basketball playoff. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened? Yeah, it did. Halftime was just counting down there. Get up with snow cone. Here he comes, right out of the cheap seats, dribbling right down the middle of the court. Didn't have nothing on but his head. Made a hook shot, got out through the concession stand. I hollered up at Ethel, I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" But it was too late. She'd already got a free shot. Grandstanding right there in front of the home team.
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
Here he comes again.
Fastest thing on
Who's that with him? Ethel!
He's just
Is that you,
as proud
Ethel?
as he can be.
What do you think you're doing?
He gonna give up
You
the
get your
beat.
clothes on, Ethel!
Oh, yes, they call him the street.
Ethel, where are you going?
He likes to show off his
Ethel! You shameless hussy!
If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking around and
Say it ain't so, Ethel.
Oh, Naked Sinatra, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Matt. Oh. Bro, I gotta hand it to you, man. That, excuse me, wrong pipe. Matt, that was not only courageous, very entertaining, and I love the facial expressions that you had there, and the fact that, like, I mean, obviously you had no shirt on, right? But the cool thing about it is it was totally relevant to the song you were singing, so it was relatable. So when you're hearing that song and listen to the words, you know, one can only imagine, Matt, far cry from Frank Sinatra and some other material you have done. But well played, man. Well done, bro. You definitely held up to that challenge. Especially the hussy part. I like that because you put a lot of emphasis into that. I picked up on it, man. That was good, brother. That was really good. See, this is why these are so much fun. I never would have... Now, I've heard a while back. I know John did that a while back. But I never would have pictured Matt doing that because that's kind of out of your wheelhouse, Matt. But nonetheless, that was cool, man. It looks like you had a lot of fun doing it. And, you know, the bandana, everything else like that. So you put a lot of time and thought into that. And that's the other thing, too, guys, that I've noticed with your videos. It's almost like you guys kind of changed up your personality, like the look of how you're performing, right, to make this challenge happen because it's something different for you guys. So that's another thing. The visual was amazing. So Matt, good job. Matt, you know what you should have done? Actually, now I think about it, is you should have had like this little butt, you know, picture or something like that, right? Drawn and then kind of put it like in front of the picture, in front of the camera. That would have been cool. Oh, man. Yeah, Wanda. Yeah, you know, I actually watched a long time ago. I don't know if it was on YouTube, whatever it was. It may have been, but there was a. What the heck was it? It was a guy. He sang that song, but he actually streaked, and I don't know if it was his wife or his girlfriend. I don't know, but he was running. Like that movie years ago with Will Ferrell, I think it was Old School or something like that. When they all running down, well, he was running down the street and he was streaking, and his wife was driving. It was kind of a reflection of that movie, right? How they did it, but it was pretty cool. So, Matt, that's what you could have done, man. Had your wife film you at night. But then again, if I were to do that, I'd be arrested because my luck, God forbid, to be somebody there and be like, hey, indecent exposure. Then he's going to jail and I have to call John to come bail me out. Oh, you guys crack me up. I'm trying to find something. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm trying to look for something. So keep the chitter-chatter going here, guys. I have, if I can find it, I don't know. What the hell I do with it? Yeah, it's not, this isn't on video. And I couldn't get it on video. I might not even do it. But this here was a song that was recorded. I think this might be it. Let me see. Hold that thought. Yeah, that's it. It can't be on video, but anywho, I'll play it. So, this, like I said, guys, this challenge tonight is all about you guys. And so, I love that you guys have all participated in this. And again, we're working on a lot of different, show programs coming up. I truly think that the hat pick one, I think by far, John, would you agree, Bev, that that's going to be the best? Judy, I really wish, because I know you can sing, okay? Even if you gargle water, you can sing. Doesn't have to be perfect. Matter of fact, doesn't even have to be good. But Judy, I really want you to do a song. I really, really do. I'll send you the link. You can even use my account. I don't care. But I really want Judy to start doing some songs, guys, because I know she can do it. We just got to give her the encouragement to do it. And I know what you're thinking, Judy. I know how you are. But I would love for you to at least do one song. Sing one song. I'll even do it with you. But we got to get Judy to sing a song, guys. We have to. It doesn't matter if you break glass or you break stones, Judy. It's all about fun, and it's all about encouragement. And I bet you, Judy, I will actually bet you this. I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I would bet you an iced coffee that when you do that one song, and you record it, and I play it, you will feel such a self-accomplishment, like just a overwhelming, inspiring feeling that, you know what, you did something that you were completely uncomfortable with, and the fact that you did it, you conquered that little tiny fear, and it does a lot for your stamina, right? I will bet you anything that that's the feeling you'll get. I'll guarantee it, as a matter of fact. So we got to get Judy to sing a song. I'll work with her, but she is going to sing a song. If she don't, guys, we'll just boot her out. That's it. She's done. Yeah, Lois. Well, Judy's in Australia somewhere. Well, Judy, we know that, but no. Trust me, we'll do it. We'll do it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, so our next challenge here is Kathy. You challenged Wanda, and Wanda's challenge song was "Hand Me Down World." That was kind of squished. Yeah, okay. I want to make sure I said that right. "Hand Me Down World." And this is by the Guess Who. So, I can see what her revenge... So what's her revenge song, Kathy? You don't have to reveal it, Wanda. Yet, you don't have to. But I was just curious. Even though I have the chart, I can look at it. But anyways, Wanda... Hand Me Down World, challenged by Kathy. And now don't forget, Kathy will be singing next week by her revenge song from Wanda. So you don't want to miss the revenge songs. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Wanda, Hand Me Down World. Here we go.
Uh-huh. Anybody here see the noise, see the fear and commotion? I think we missed it. Anybody here see the love, see the hate, the emotion? Don't give me no hand-me-down shoes. Don't give me no hand-me-down love. Don't give me no hand-me-down world. Got one already. Anybody here see the long distance cheer for the notion? Well, I think we missed it. Anybody here see the sky weeping cheers for the ocean? Don't give me no hand-me-down shoes. Don't give me no hand-me-down love. Don't give me no hand-me-down world. I've got one already. Anybody here see the fuzzy-wuzzy loving cup explosion? I think we missed it. Anybody here see the changing of the year in emotion? Don't give me no hand-me-down shoes. Don't give me no hand-me-down love. Don't give me no hand-me-down world. I got one already. No, don't really need it. I'm not gonna take it. Oh, and don't give it to me because I really don't want it. I don't want to take it. I really don't need it. No. Don't want to take it and I really don't need it. Nope, don't take it, don't want it, cause I don't need it. You know, I don't want it, I don't need it, I don't want it. Ooh, you know, I don't want it. You know I don't want it, and I'm not
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is Wanda with the exuberant giggle, laughing, definitely having fun. Wanda, I have to ask you, when you were singing that song, right, was it just nerves, or are you just having so much fun with that song? Because I'll tell you, it really made me smile and laugh with you, and I got a lot of joy from listening to that, because it just sounded like you were just having fun with it, right? And you know, maybe a couple times you're thinking to yourself, boy, you know, this is a totally different song for me to do. But it just sounded like you were just having so much fun with that song. You did a great job. That's what I thought. It sounded like it. And you know what? That's cool. That is really, really cool. I love it when like just surprise stuff happens like that. I used to have a couple recordings, Wanda, on mine that I delete a lot of songs a lot of times that I go back and listen to. But I had a lot of bloopers up there, right? And I love the bloops because it just goes to show you, you know, not everything has to be just so. And you definitely had a lot of fun with that song. You did that challenge very, very well. Good for you. That was awesome. And was that the first time you did that song, Wanda? Or, well, actually, the first time you did anything by The Who? Yeah, it's good to keep even the messed up ones. You know, you guys should do that, right? Oh, was? Okay. They are fun. We should do like a whole show of just bloopers. Where, you know, you record one time, but of course you'd have to be honest with yourself. And you record one time. If you mess up, you save it. And of course, keep it on private. We'll do it just for the show. But we should have a blooper night. I can tell you I have many of them. I could fill up a week full of bloopers. But we should do a bloopers night, you know, just have a lot of fun and laughs with it. I just think they're just spontaneous. It happens naturally. And that's what's so great about it. But, yeah, a blooper show. You guys remember that show years ago? Judy, I don't know if they have it, Bev, where you guys are way out in Kangaroo Land, where you get the giant rabbits. But they had a show here in the States. It was called Bloopers. John, what is it, Bloopers and Jokers or something like that? We do need more laughing, Wanda. I agree. We had a TV show years ago. It was called Bloopers, I think. And, you know, it was just people doing natural things and stuff. And they actually had bloopers. They filmed it. Some of it was like actors doing, you know, getting ready for a movie or TV or commercials, whatever it was. Like, I love to listen to... Elvis obviously did a ton of songs, right? But a lot of his movie stuff, they have him doing like just some dumb songs, let's be honest. And a lot of those songs, Matt, I'm sure you're aware, Frank Sinatra did the same thing. And they kept those recordings. And I'm glad that they did because it just goes to show you the human side of people. You know, no matter how famous you are, at the end of the day, we all put our pants on, right? Or, in Matt's case, Matt doesn't. All right, I take that back. Matt does not put his pants on. All right, but most of us do. So I like that raw, no pun intended, that raw naturalness. Bloopers and practical jokes. Is that what it was? With Dick Dark. Hold on, Matt. A little foggy. Oh, Dick Clark. Okay, my apologies. Matt's a free spirit. Dick Dark. Man, I'm not even drinking my juice tonight, guys. Clark. Thank you, Wanda. Yeah, that's what it was. Bloopers and yeah. Oh Lord. I know you did, Matt. I know you did. I do that all the time, though, and I don't have shorts on. So. All right. Before we feature our last and final challenge, I'm going to do two more things. This next foundation is really, really cool. Asbury Park. I love this foundation. Again, they do like all of these charitable events with a bunch of communities, you know, for the elderly, the kids, and all that stuff. There's videos on here. You can watch the amazing stuff that they do. Again, even just go on there, guys, you know, tell them actually that you're a member of the Denny Cool and Gang show and that you support their efforts with music, because that's basically what it is. It's everybody supporting everybody. And, you know, pretty soon we hope to have merch, as they call it, merchandise. John and I have been looking into hats with our logo and all that stuff. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe some t-shirts, you know, down the road. But again, we really need to you know, figure all that stuff out. But it'd be cool to have. I'd like for everybody to have hats and all that stuff. It'd be really, really fun. Okay, so this next song I'm going to play, it's not on video, but this was actually a request. Some of you may know it, some of you may not know it, but it's an older country song, and yes, Elvis did it, but I don't know, you guys may know it. It's called Bitter They Are, Harder They Fall, and I had it on private for a while. I didn't particularly dig how I did it, but anyways, I'm going to play this, right, kind of mix it up before we get to our final challenger here, because I just want you guys to remember my voice before I destroy it with this recording that Belle challenged me to do, her revenge song. So just remember me this way, that's all I ask. Alright, anyways, this is Bitter They Are, Harder They Fall. And again, I recorded this one time, you know, for a friend, and ironically enough is they never watched it. So hopefully you guys will. Now I gotta put this other thing on here so that hopefully it comes through. Okay, this should work. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna just put this little thingy up here so you guys don't see my beautiful face. Bitter they are, harder they fall. Here we go.
Yeah, it's all for the show, but try it. I told her to leave me alone. That's what she's done. Just what she's done. In a house built for two, in a home, one that's lived in by one lonely one. And I can no longer hear footsteps come right down the hall. Here come the teardrops, bitter. Then she caught a train, and I caught a fever. Oh, walking home in the it's over and I'm done. She's left me once and for all. Here come the teardrops, bitter.
Bitter they are, harder they fall, and that was actually a request from my buddy Brian. He was he comes here off and on sometimes, every once in a while, I think he was on a couple of weeks ago. And thank you very much for the compliments, guys. I appreciate that. But yeah, he asked me to sing that song. Brian and I used to do shows years ago. That's how I met him, on the road. We did in Montreal and all that stuff. We traveled. And, but he's like, Denny, can you sing the song for me? Record it. I'm like, yeah, sure. But he never got it. But anyways, yeah, thank you very much, guys. And Kathy, so I played that specifically because I wanted you guys to hear. So that's my natural tone. And the reason I played that is mainly Judy as well, that now you go from that to Michael Jackson. And I think what you're comparing, Kathy, is the notes. But remember, for me to sing out of that element, right, to sing away from that, it's a lot harder, especially when it comes to Michael Jackson. They're like totally two scales, opposites of each other. So this is what I'm saying, that's my wheelhouse, right? That's my natural style. Now I'm going to Michael Jackson. And this is what I find very unique and awesome, that what you guys have all done tonight, and of course next week is the Revenge Songs, is unique and awesome, because you guys came out of your wheelhouse, your comfort zones, and you guys did something that you're not accustomed to doing. And again, I know each one of your styles, so I find that very impressive. So that right there is my style. Now I'm going to Michael Jackson. And again, Belle, I am looking forward to that challenge. Matter of fact, I got to get cracking on that this week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are up to our last challenge. And I thought that I actually gave her a pretty decent one, to be perfectly honest with you. Let me see here. Yeah, Cindy, you will be on next week. Absolutely. Yeah, I know, John. I know you can't wait to hear me do that. Neither can Judy, because she's going to be texting me. Okay. Well, thank you, Kathy. I think we all are. I think a lot of people have the misconception that, you know, what we hear on media, radio, TV, I think that unfortunately, a lot of the younger generation has that trained that that's what singing is, or that in order to be in a certain place you have to sound like this, or you have to be a great vocalist, or what have you. And I can tell you that's not the case. It's actually quite the opposite. And a lot of you from your generations can attest to that. You know, it's not about how powerful you can sing, how many notes you can do. And you see a lot of that, unfortunately, when you watch, say, like American Idol and all those shows. I love the talents that they have, especially with the little kids. But I really think they take away from the overall virtue of music. Music isn't about that. It isn't about how great you can sing. That's not what music is about. And for those of you, pretty much everybody here understands that. So it is our responsibility to teach that to the next generation. You know, that music isn't about that. That's not what music is. And speaking of, this here was challenged to Belle by me. I challenged, because this is one of my favorite songs. It was a toss-up. I had literally flipped a coin. All right. Between Candyman, from Christina Aguilera, or Blue by LeAnn Rimes. And so I went with Blue. I love Blue. Always loved this song by LeAnn Rimes. So this is Belle singing Blue by LeAnn Rimes. So ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Belle. Let's take a nice listen.
Oh, so
and gentlemen, there she is, Belle, aka Gypsy Angel. Belle, I gotta say, I joke around when I say, you know, it's an easy song, and it's not. That song is very difficult because of all the changes, the octaves. That is not an easy song to do. But I knew you could do it. I really did, because I could hear it in your vocals, and I knew it was probably going to be a little bit challenging for you to pull off, but I'm glad you did. I'm glad you accepted that challenge, because that was absolutely beautiful. You know, it's another amazing thing that we all get to hear, and of course for ourselves that we can appreciate. It's just, it opens the doors, I think, in my opinion, for myself, that, you know, we can do so much more, I think, really, than we give ourselves credit for. And with that being said, Belle, I hope that with everybody, the endeavors now for you guys to try different things opens up more, and you guys explore those avenues. I know after I'm done recording Michael Jackson and I don't show up for the next month, I will. I'm only kidding. Belle, awesome job. That was absolutely amazing. Everybody did fantastic. I applaud everybody. It was great. It really was so nice. It was, you know, kind of like a different scene altogether, and I love that. And I love the fact that everybody participated in it. That was great. So don't forget to recap. Next Friday is the conclusion to this challenge, the member plot challenge, right? So next Friday is the final revenge. And after that, and of course we will update everybody, but I don't know if we're going to do the live hat pick after that show, but we'll figure it out. But either way, we get the hat pick duet coming up shortly after. That's going to be a lot of fun. And next Friday, guys, don't forget, I think we have, John, Bev, do we have everybody's links in for next Friday and what everybody's doing and all that fun stuff? Dennis finally showed up. He did. Where is he? There he is. There you are, Den. Den, we're ready to give you the boot. I'm only kidding. We figured something may have happened, but glad you're okay, obviously. So, Dennis, next week is John's Revenge song to you. Hopefully you can be here for that. That would be awesome. What's up, buddy? And I love that Kangaroo song that you challenged John to sing. Then he did a good job with it. I gotta say, he did a good job. So next week, guys, is the final week of the members plot, and please, if you can, be here. And other than that, again, thank you so much, everybody, for participating, being great sports, and just taking on whatever song that was thrown at you. So that's really, really awesome. So, guys, for now, we appreciate every single one of you. And please, again, if you don't receive an email, right, and we're sending out emails, okay, just let us know, because it might be something on your end if it's not coming back to us, so you have to check your spam folders. This way here you can get updated, and especially if you are in a challenge, it's very important, because then we will assume that either you're not responding or you don't want to be part of it, and we don't want assumptions to happen. Alright, so just check your spam folders, your settings. Sometimes things happen. But other than that, we got a great rest of the month coming up for everybody. So please, 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 guys, everybody have an awesome weekend. Alright, stay safe as always. And don't forget, okay, be kind to others. Most importantly, guys, be kind to yourself. For now, I am Denny Cool. And, of course, gang. Guys, be amazing. Stay amazing. Until then, God bless. Adios. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night. See you all very, very soon.